During the 2023-2024 school year, we will be transitioning from on-course websites to Google Sites. In this video, I will show you how you will navigate to create your Google site. To create the website, you will simply go to your Google Drive account and launch the app switcher or the waffle at the top. One of the options that you will see is Google Sites. So you will click on Google Sites to initiate the product. To create a new website, you will click the plus sign to create a blank web page. However, if you have an existing page that you have been working on, you can just double click that page to open it up. Once open, you will launch your website. As you can see, I have a page that has already been created. Now, remember that your website is your first indicator to parents and students of who you are as their teacher and what content will be covered in your classes, and of course, the classes that you teach. So you want to be sure to update your web page and also remove any outdated information. So if it says welcome back to school and it's January, be sure to keep up with your website updates or put information that will not outdate itself very quickly. So there are a couple ways that you can begin. You could start with adding a website theme, and themes just allow you to get a little background. As you can see on my page, I had a gray background with some different font types. You can do that as well. Or if you prefer, you can create your own theme, a custom theme, by clicking on the plus sign and titling your theme. You can add your own logo as well as your own banner page. You can customize your web page by adding new pages. As you can see on the list here, I have several pages that are created. In addition to the home page that you start with, I have an events, resources, and an all about CTE and programs page. Those pages are created by clicking on the plus sign at the bottom. When you click the plus sign, you're going to see this menu option that appears on the right. You can create a new page, as you see here with my resources page. You can link directly to a website by clicking on a new link. You can embed things like videos and other things right onto your web page, or you can create a menu section. That would be the breadcrumb trails that you see across the top here, where I have my home, events, and other options. Once you click new page, there are different types of content that you can add. You can add simple text if you just want to type in the information that you want to appear. You can add content blocks, as you can see at the bottom left here. Content blocks are very similar to what we're used to seeing when you add different slides in or PowerPoint pages. You can add picture and text, 2 pictures. There's different layouts for the content that you want to add. And this is how it looks if you want to insert text or images, pull items from your Google Drive, and again, embed. There's also a list of different things that you can put onto your site. For example, you have pull in from Google Docs, Google Slides, Sheets, YouTube. On the previous page, you can see that I added a Google slide, and it not only just links to that slide presentation, but it embeds it right onto your page. So your viewers can click through that Google slide quickly to see what that presentation was all about. There's also a way to add subpages. Once you create a page, 3 dots will appear next to each of your pages. If you click that, one of the options is to add a subpage. A subpage will show up as it does on the right here under resources as a secondary page to your main page. So I have career profile, job finders. Those are subpages that can be accessed under my main web page resources. When you're creating your pages, you may not be quite ready for it to be published or for others to be able to view your page from your website. There is a way to hide your pages from navigation, again by clicking the 3 dots next to that page's name, or subpage name, you can hide it from navigation so that users cannot see that until you are ready for it to be published. So if you're adding content throughout the school year, for example, I have units that I'm covering in second semester, January, February, I just want to set up my pages, but I don't want students to access, you can just simply hide those pages until you're ready for them to appear. When you're ready and you have created your pages, you've customized it, put your theme on, added your images, you can now publish your page. When you publish your page, I have mine already published, so you can see it gives me the option to review changes and publish. Those of you who are publishing the first time, it will ask you to name your site. So my site I name Dr. Graham's webpage. If you want it a little bit more customizable, you can add whatever you name you want your website to be. And so that link will be your URL that you can use to share with others or to link it to your staff directory, which we'll talk about in a little while. So once you have and are ready to publish your page, you click Review Changes and Publish. The second step would be to go to your sharing. There's a sharing option, as you can see at the top on this slide with the plus sign. Just as you would share a Google Doc or Google slide presentation, when you share, you'll notice that there is a published site. There's an option to make it public. That is the option that you want to choose. In order for students, parents, the community to be able to see your pages, you will need to make it public. Yes, you can restrict it and make it only accessible to EHT schools, but again, without EHT user accounts, no one will be able to view your site. So you definitely want to make it public. Once your site is active, you can copy the published site link. That link will be the link to your Google Sites page with your customized URL for your published page that you can copy and share over to your staff directory. There will be a video following this that will show you how to access your staff directory from your school's homepage, where you can click on the globe and actually link to your Google site. So it's very important for you to know to copy your published site link so that you can paste that onto your staff directory. This will be how parents, students, and again, the community will access your website. Once you are published, your website is accessible. And again, remember, this is the first indicator of who you are as their teachers, support staff, and how they will find resources for the class and the courses that you teach.